The Northeast arguably could use a little bit more rain. Some areas have been a little dry. So if nothing else, this is welcome rain. But for some of you, this does include a little bit of a severe risk. If nothing else, a rumble of thunder as this energy pushes off to the east-northeast. As of this morning, it's relatively quiet. You know, yesterday we had some severe thunderstorm warnings in through portions of the southern plains and Mississippi Valley. No warnings as of this morning, no watches as of this morning, but we do have some thunderstorms pushing across portions of West Virginia, some of that moving over the Appalachians there and across Ohio and Kentucky. Hasn't quite made it into the I-95 corridor, but you can see we have the clouds that are moving in. Temperatures are going to be somewhat stunted today, and given the cloud cover and given some of the earlier activity, there is a little bit of a, a conditional component to these storms today. We just don't have a lot of energy to tap into like we've seen in areas further to the west, but there could be enough wind support. So that's why we do have the damaging wind threat, hail threat, and then even a brief tornado, isolated tornado that's possible.
A lot of the energy that we had, it's actually what we saw in Springfield yesterday. It's going to be elevated too.
Yeah.
I don't think that we're going to see a ton of the surface support, which is good because maybe that does mitigate the tornado threat.
Right.
But the storms themselves, following it on, well, the Fox weather model and what we were showing you yesterday, a couple of these could be nasty. I'm thinking the farther north you head, so Raleigh, I think might fare better than others, more so rain. We'll see if those storms time out to where they fire up. But I'm thinking D.C. around 6 or 7 o'clock tonight could have a nasty squall line try to move through.
Yeah, maybe perhaps into Pittsburgh. Both of you are in the outlook from the SPC, and we'll see that into tonight, but things do weaken typically as they get to the overnight, and then paying attention further to the south in towards Virginia and through the Delmarva as we get towards 9, 10 o'clock. By that point, I think we'll see what we have left in the atmosphere, but you could get some heavy rain with that as well. So there's a couple of things to keep in mind. I would say for many of you, especially the closer the I-95 you get, New York, Boston, Philly, D.C., well, not so much D.C., but Philly, it's much later in the day. So most of your day is fine, and that's evident here. D.C., your chance comes in a little bit earlier.
Temperatures, though, not all that warm. I mean, we've already had temperatures this season get into the 90s in D.C., so you're looking at a system like this, it must be the instability that's aloft, which is what we're going to deal with. This has never been a huge event, and coming off of a day like yesterday, you sort of gear up for, all right, where are we going to see it next? And we might have some along the Gulf Coast. I mean, that's the other zone to pay attention to, which I know we'll talk about. That's where we could have some large hail, some very heavy rain. But with this moving in, today is almost marking a return to this rainy pattern for the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic. We've had a couple of days where it's been dry. So
yeah, the weekend brought a soaking rain for part of the weekend. We achieved 1 to 2 inches in spots. I'm not expecting this be a big event, and for many of you, it's either just late afternoon into the evening or it's just an overnight event. But as we look ahead into the forecast, we're watching that cold front. We're watching actually a front that's not moving all too fast, and then you get these areas of low pressure along it. But this particular one expected to jump over into the Atlantic, and then we're looking at an area of low pressure over the water, a coastal low. This one also not expected to linger too long.
No.
But it is going to maybe enhance some of the rainfall and keep temperatures muted.
Yeah, the rain might try to linger. I mean, if you're in Maine, you've been missing it, so it's kind of a sight for sore eyes. You have some moisture that's streaming in, pretty decent fetch all the way from the Gulf. So that's why looking at that Gulf thread, there is kind of a connection. There's a thread that we can use here from a Gulf Coast rain to what we're going to be dealing with in the Northeast. But even after Thursday, we're not done in the Northeast. I think this weekend we also have rain chances. So
we do, and
cooler
air